Hey, big day here in Georgia as the governor has been working to sign some legislation that is a lot of impact and of interest to people in Georgia because a lot of this, he says, is directly related to tax cuts, whether we're talking about limiting property taxes or other things that hopefully the governor says will mean more money in your pocket at a time where affordability is the number one conversation almost everybody's having around Georgia and around the country as well. So here's what Governor Kemp and other leaders said earlier this morning before the governor officially signed that legislation.
Let me first by just thanking everybody for being with us. It's an honor for First Lady Marty Kemp and I to be with you all this morning to sign some bills that's going to keep more money in the pockets of hardworking Georgians. I first just want to take a moment to recognize a few folks from the team that are here with us that have been laser focused on delivering for the people of our state. Of course, our Lieutenant Governor Burt Jones. Speaker of the House, John Burns. Also want to thank the members of the General Assembly. Hey. And of course, so many leaders from our state agencies, Revenue Commissioner David Bird's with us this morning, and Budget Director Rick Dunn's with us, Department of Community Affairs, Commissioner Christopher Nunn, just a great team of folks who have been working with the General Assembly on all these issues, and we just want to thank you for all your hard work and careful management of our state revenue that has made days like this possible. And really, I just want to thank all those hardworking Georgians out there who work every single day to promote prosperity statewide and give people opportunities no matter their zip code. If you all remember in my final State of the State address in January, and again when I signed the amended budget in March that included over $2 billion in income and property tax relief, for us, affordability is not some election year issue that we suddenly discovered. Throughout my time as governor and during the Deal and Perdue administrations, we have never wavered when it comes to cutting taxes, promoting job growth, maintaining a balanced budget, and helping all Georgians succeed no matter their zip code. That's why in 2022, this team enacted the largest income tax cut in state history. It's also why we've been the #1 state for business for 12 consecutive years, breaking jobs and investment records time and time again. And we've done it all while maintaining fiscal responsibility and ensuring we're in a strong position for whatever the future may hold. It is because of that incredible growth and commitment to conservative budgeting that we have been able to take these steps and return money to the hardworking people of our state. And we remain committed to that approach because we believe it is your money, not the government's. The bills I signed today are just the latest example of this enduring commitment. First, I'll sign House Bill 1129, sponsored by one of my floor leaders, Representative Devin Seaball. This bill creates guardrails for state-designated enterprise zones, ensuring they are used responsibly to help communities flourish. Next, I'll sign House Bill 1185, sponsored by Majority Leader Representative Chuck F. Strachan. This bill is a major step forward in keeping Georgia the top state for business. Building on our milestone tort reform efforts from last year, this legislation will ensure businesses can operate in a fair legal environment. Next, I'll sign Senate Bill 33, a House priority spearheaded by Speaker Burns and Chairman Shaw Blackman. We have heard for years about the need for property tax relief in Georgia, and this bill delivers on that issue. I'll then sign Senate Bill 111, a result of Representative Angie Osteen's efforts, which will support our rural health care providers by expanding their access to tax credit eligible contributions. Next, I'll sign House Bill 328, sponsored by Representative Casey Carpenter, the latest in the work by both my administration and the General Assembly to promote educational opportunity. This legislation builds on our efforts to empower parents so that they can choose the educational environment that best meets the needs of their child. This bill expands the Student Scholarship Organization credit while enacting other measures to ensure schools can better serve their students. I'll also sign House Bill 445, sponsored by Representative Chuck Martin, which expands the rights of business owners to appeal tax reassessments of certain high-value, tangible personal property. It also establishes new qualifications and procedures for hearing officers that are handling these appeals. I will then sign House Bill 463, which fulfills my promise of slashing our income tax rate below 5%. It also enacts annual reductions of 0.125% until the rate lowers to just 3.99%, so long as the state meets revenue benchmarks. It also includes measured increases in the standard deduction and dependent deductions, as well as exclusions for retirement income, tips, and overtime. While other states like California and Maryland are raising taxes on their citizens, here in Georgia, we're giving money back to the people. I again want to thank the members of the General Assembly who have stood with us in these efforts and continuously voted to support our fellow hardworking Georgians. I'll then sign House Bill 987, sponsored by Representative Todd Jones, which codifies a voluntary framework for independent contractors to receive portable benefits. And then finally, I'll sign House Bill 1209, sponsored by Representative Ron Stevens. As Savannah continues to grow in attracting business and leisure travelers, this will help ensure our facilities and the hostess city are up to the task of meeting their incredible growth. I'll close by underscoring that everyone here is laser focused on delivering meaningful tax relief for the people of our state, and we'll continue to promote a pro-business economy that allows us to do just that. Days like today are a reminder of what comes from this good work, and I'm grateful to all those who have helped make this happen. With that, I'll turn it over to Lieutenant Governor Jones to share a few remarks with us.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Governor. Thank you, Governor, and thank you, First Lady, for being here today. And also, I'd like to thank the Speaker, Speaker Burns. It's been a pleasure working with you, and also our members of the General Assembly, both of the House and the Senate. Thank you all very much for being here today. Look, we were able to accomplish two things that we set out to do early in the session. That was cut the income tax, and that was address property taxes, and we were able to do that. There were some specialty programs that are in there that the governor is going to be signing, particularly the GOLD program, which expands our school choice measure that has been probably one of the most successful programs we've had in the state, and getting parents more options and more choices as far as education is concerned with. So it was a lot of work. It was, took several months for us to get to a consensus, but with the help of our leadership in both the House and the Senate, I know I see Leader Anna Vitartes here today, as well as I know Blake Tillery, who's the head of appropriations. I'm sure he's on the campaign trail right now, but he worked very hard on this, as well as Appropriations Chair Matt Hatchett out of Dublin, Georgia. Did a lot of good work on this, and there's a lot of credit that needs to go around, and I know the Speaker can talk to some of his members, but I know our members work very hard in coming up with across the hallway help and everything as far as getting a consensus on what we needed the budget to look like. So appreciate the hard work, and Governor, once again, I appreciate all your hard work and delivering on everything that you said you would do in your time as governor. So with all that, I'll turn it over to Speaker Burns.
First Lady Marty Kemp, good to see you this morning. Governor Brian Kemp, always good to see you. Thank you, Lieutenant Governor Jones, for your work this session, and appreciate your friendship and working together. Colleagues, and from the executive branch as well, got some good bills we're going to sign today, Governor. Some is pretty strong, but they make me know what y'all know. It's a great day to be a Georgian, there's no doubt about that. And it's certainly a great day to celebrate yet another historic tax cut for our hardworking Georgians, our folks from all around the state. Thanks to the strong conservative leadership of Governor Kemp and the members of the General Assembly. Thank you. You know, when Georgians across the state told us that affordability was the #1 issue they were facing, leadership in this General Assembly delivered real, meaningful relief that allows hardworking taxpayers of our state to keep more of their money where it belongs, in their pockets. House Bill 463, chaired by Chairman Shaw Blackman, thank you, Mr. Chairman, gradually reduces the state income tax to 3.99%, as the governor mentioned, saving Georgia taxpayers an estimated $2.9 billion a year. Tax dollars do belong to the people, not the government, which is why the House was proud to champion this measure, in addition to historic property tax relief for homeowners across the great state of Georgia. Now, as we all know, property tax valuations have skyrocketed in every corner of this state. Millage rates have remained the same or even increased in some cases, placing a significant financial strain on families, homeowners, and retirees living on fixed incomes. This year, the House was proud to lead the effort to cap assessment increases at a 3% rate, putting an end to unexpected property tax hikes. But let me be clear, this was just the beginning, and this will be just the beginning, and Georgia members of the General Assembly, and especially those in the House, are committed to giving homeowners the relief they rightfully deserve. I want to thank each member of the House and the Senate who fought to get these measures, and several others across the finish line, as well as Governor Kemp for his leadership. So far, during his administration, Governor Kemp's administration, we worked together to save and return nearly $12 billion directly to Georgia taxpayers. Thank you, Governor Kemp. Thank you, Governor Jones. Thank you, members. I'll assure you this is what conservative leadership looks like in action, and we look forward to continue making Georgia the very best place in this nation to live, work, and raise a family. Thank you all, and God bless our great state, and God bless you all for your work.
So those were the moments leading up to this moment as the governor signed the tax legislation into law. The legislation includes, as he talked about at length, the reduction of the state income tax rate below 5%, broad property tax relief, expanded school scholarship tax credits, support for rural health care providers, and new measures designed to strengthen Georgia's business climate and workforce flexibility. On the property tax relief, there has been a little bit of pushback. Opponents saying, one, that's critical money to fund schools and roads and things like that, and also a tax break for those who own property, which, further creates a gap for those who don't. But the governor talking about how he believes all of these things will lead to a better quality of life for the people of Georgia. So some tax relief, some changes at schools, and workforce flexibility. The governor, of course, in his final term, he's term limited as a campaign rages on around him for a lot of statewide offices, including who will be the next governor of the state of Georgia.